What's happening, everybody? Coach Brian coming at you at Criticalbench.com. And hip thrusting, one of my favorite exercises to build the glutes. If you've never done a hip thrust before, you're totally missing out. Some of the top name bodybuilders, fitness models, even athletes use the hip thrust to take their glute game to the next level. So the hip thrust is pretty much a glorified glute bridge. However, if you want to get strength and size on your rear end and also performance, you got to lift weight. There's just no doubt about it. I'm not talking about sculpting here. I'm talking about development, hypertrophy, muscle gain, strength gain. You have to add weight to the bar or get yourself a heavy set of dumbbells to do this. The main thing is when you're driving with the glutes are a power muscle. That means they need to be trained with power in mind. So when you're dealing with power and strength, and especially when we're talking about weights, you got to use heavy weights, which won't allow you to do high reps. You got to do lower repetitions. So the NSCA, National Strength and Conditioning Association, which I'm certified through, they recommend anywhere between 3 and 8 repetitions for strength, okay? Now I'm not talking about Olympic lifting or power, which is different, but if you're looking for strength, and the hip thrust is a strength move, 3 to 8 repetitions, anywhere between 2 to 5 minutes of recovery in between each set. Now, when you're going through the sets, you want to make sure you have a weight that you can comfortably lift 3 to 8 repetitions. 4 to 6 sets is adequate, especially when you're dealing with the glutes. So the glutes are more type 2 muscle fiber than type 1, which means they're going to be a little more explosive in their manner. So that means you need to thrust hard, okay? So I've got my hip thrust bar set up at 225 on the bar, nothing too crazy. You're actually going to be a lot stronger than you think you're going to be on this particular exercise. So this is the best exercise for glute development. I'm set up perfectly. Now the thing is, I'm set up perfectly. Doesn't mean this position will be perfect for you. Your feet depends on comfortable, just how comfortable you are in this position. Some people prefer their feet to go wider. Some people prefer their feet to go out. It really doesn't matter, but when you thrust, your hips have to be up as high as they can. So some people actually hold the bar. I prefer holding the bar to help stabilize it. Some people hold the weights. Some people put their hands on the bench. That doesn't matter. Whatever is comfortable for you. So when you hip thrust, lift the weight up, back down. Okay, drive up, back down. There we go. That's your hip thrust. Get those hips up as high as you can. Now let's say you're intimidated by the bar and you don't want to use a barbell. Maybe you don't have access to one, you're scared by it. I don't know, whatever the case is, there's alternatives. Weight is weight, okay? So same thing, you got a dumbbell. Yeah, you're not gonna be lifting 225 dumbbell on your lap. That'd be pretty cool to see though. But same thing applies. Might not be as comfortable, but the same thing applies. You can still hip thrust using weight in any form. This is going to be good for those who have home gyms, who are limited on weight selection, or if they're traveling like in a hotel and they only have access to a 50-pound dumbbell. Don't be focused so much on the strength component if you only have access to a dumbbell. Just because, like I said, you're going to be very strong on this particular lift, so you're going to be able to lift a lot of weight. I know some NFL players are lifting 800 pounds. That's crazy. That's a lot of weight. So again, if all you have to work with is a dumbbell, your numbers will change. You're going to do anywhere from 8 to 100 or 100 repetitions using whatever dumbbell that's given. Now the dumbbell and a weight plate can be changed, can be used interchangeably. So weight is weight. And if you're stuck at home, throw a kid on your lap, throw a dog. Throw a bag of rice. I don't know. Just be creative. And again, to summarize this all up, if you want to build your glutes, you got to add weight to the hip thrust. There's just no way around it. So there's something else I'd love to share with you. It's all found within a report that I wrote. It's called the 5-minute glute workout. It's talking about things like why good glutes go bad. It's a free report, and one of the 2 ways to get it is to go to this corner right where I'm pointing. There's an arrow under this video. You click the arrow, that's gonna drop open our video description area. There's a link at the top that says criticalbench.com/glutes. Click that link, give us your email, the report's coming to you right away. An easier option is simply click this box right here. Click it, give us your email, report's on its way. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking here. And check out this other glute video, that hip thrusting video that I know you're gonna find just as helpful. Other than that, comments, questions, suggestions, leave them now in the comment section below. That's all I've got for you. I'm Coach Brian, criticalbench.com. Thanks for watching.